Hello guys! I'm sorry my channel's been kind of dead for a while. I'm just trying to get some things out, plus with the double legend rate, and I'm working on other things, and I've just got a lot going on right now. But today, guys, I am going to give you a guide for EV training your Pokemon. EV training is something that all players should do, obviously, whether you're going for PvE, PvP, whatever. You should probably EV train your Pokemon. It gives your Pokemon better stats. And it just basically just makes your Pokemon better. Natures do factor in, but I don't think I'm going to be going over that in this video. But first off, before we get to the actual EV training, let's go over some quick things you should know beforehand. Alright, so I've got my Zapdos here, not going to flex. So what we're going to be looking at in this video are these stats down here. These are IVs and EVs, respectively, as shown by their color. They have a little key down here. Individual values, also known as IVs, are in yellow, which there's not really much of a color difference, but it is the first number in brackets right here. See, I've got a 15 IV in special attack. Max is 31. The lowest you can have is 0. 31 is the best, and you technically, you just want to look up what your best stats are in the Pokemon. So if you Google, like, Zapdos base stats, the highest stats that you probably want to get are special attack and speed, obviously. And then the other ones are kind of low, so I wouldn't invest anything into there. You cannot train in IVs. You can change them and reset them, but you cannot train them. They will stay like this until you use an IV reset on them. IV resets are random drops from any Pokemon. They're most common in, like, legendaries or ERs or something, but you can find them just randomly. I found some in Altering Cave myself. So if you've got, like, a Good Nature legendary or ER or something and you want to IV reset it, totally fine. You're just going to have to spend like 1.4 mil or something to get one, or you can just find one yourself. There's a couple that you can get through from achievements. But anyways, we're going to check out the effort values, which are EVs. The entire guide that I'm going to be going over today is how to EV train, obviously. So these are your EVs. They are the second number in these brackets over here. They're marked by green. So as you can see, 252 is your max. 0 is your lowest. These are trainable. You can kill Pokemon and you can get IVs. You have to kill certain Pokemon to get certain IVs. Like, let's say if you want special defense, you're gonna have to kill Tentacool to get like 1 special defense point or something. You can have a max of 252 in one stat, but in total you can only have 510. So let's say, basically what this means is, let's say I've got 252 in both stats. 252 adds up to 252 plus 252 equals 504, which means you have 6 other points that you can add to your Pokemon. 4 EVs are 1 stat point. So essentially, if you max out on something, you're essentially getting, if you max out a stat, you're essentially getting around 63 extra points for that single stat, not including your IVs, whatever, that all factors in later. Anything below 4, it doesn't add anything. It's just there. As you can see, I accidentally EV trained it in attack. That's fine. It doesn't count. It's only got 2 in there, so it doesn't add anything. I didn't lose anything. I'm fine. So anyways, guys, enough with the overview. Let's just get to what Pokemon you can kill for certain EVs. Some of these are outside of Kanto, but most of them I'm going to be going over are actually in Kanto. So if you're like new to the game and are trying to EV train your Pokemon, these are probably the best places to go. So here we go. Let's move on to HP stats. One more thing that I did forget before we go on to HP is that you can use EV resets. EV resets are fairly common. They reset all your stats back to 0. So let's say you made a mistake in EV training. Let's say you put more special defense than you'd like. Let's say you put 8 and then you have like no more room to train in speed. Well, you can EV reset it. I know it's a tedious process, but you're gonna have to grind that up again, and then you can finally fix your mistake. I know it doesn't necessarily, it resets every stat and not just one. So I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. So there are 2 items that can help you in EV training. One item is the Effort Brace. Effort Brace stops your EXP gain while you're EV training. So let's say you're training for like a certain clan war tier or something else. Effort Brace will definitely help you. And there is also a Golden Effort Brace, which is what I have. I have down here my Golden Effort Brace. What this does is it stops your EXP gain and doubles your EV output. So, or input, something like that, I don't know. Basically what that means is if I kill, let's say a Diglett for speed, instead of giving me 1 EV in speed, it'll give me 2. Instead of, like, let's say if I kill a Dugtrio, instead of giving me 2, it'll give me 4. So it basically just doubles your EVs. Golden Effort Braces are fairly expensive. I crafted mine through my Effort Brace and then, a Macho Brace. Macho Braces are from the casino. I can't remember how many tokens they are. But they're fairly high up there. I think they're like 50k or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, Effort Brace plus Macho Brace, Golden Effort Brace. I had to use a cut Pokemon. Don't judge me on the victory bell. Anyways, so we are at the place where you can basically just grind up for HP EVs. Viridian Forest. This is probably the best place to grind in Kanto for HP EVs. Being Caterpie. Caterpie gives 1 HP EV per kill. So if you kill 1 Caterpie, you would get one extra EV point in HP. 4 EV points, 1 stat. Easy as that. I encountered a Weedle. That's not important for now. But if you can kill a Caterpie, you will get some... Yeah, see? So Caterpie, in my opinion, is probably the best... So Viridian Forest, in my opinion, is probably the best place to train HP in. Again, if I miss anything, let me know down in the comments. I will probably like it or something. Who knows if I missed anything. Obviously, this is just going for Kanto. I'm not really going to add much to, like, other regions. Other regions have, like, other things. Also, quick shout-out to Rusturf Tunnel, which has a 100% encounter rate for Whismur. And Whismur also give HP EVs. I think they give 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I actually didn't research that part, but I know they give HP. So if you're in Hoenn and you can go to Rusturf Tunnel, then you can basically just grind there. You don't have to go to Viridian Forest unless, you know, your Pokemon are really low level, like mine was. I had to EV train a Tentacruel that was like level 30 or something. Pokemon in Hoenn are like level 60 to 70, so I went and grind. I went to grind here, which also has defense, which we will get into in a little bit. But for now, let's go to attack. I completely forgot to make my game full screen. Sorry. I thought I was just going to have to read off of a script, but apparently not. Gosh dang it. So, I'm sorry about that. Rest of the video is going to be like this. Hope you enjoy, I guess. I don't know. So the best place to EV train and attack is, in my opinion, probably Mount Moon E3. Mount Moon E3 has 100% encounter rate for Paris, which give 1 attack EV on kill. So as you can see, if I go around here, actually I can just do slash Pokemon. Boom. Paris, right there. That's the only Pokemon you can find here. So it makes it great for EV training attack. As you can see, this guy's training his Arcanine. I trained like my Garchomp. I trained one of my Gyarados here. I'm not sure, but this is an amazing place to EV train attack. Obviously, this is in Kanto as well. So if you're a new player and you're trying to EV train your Pokemon, this is an amazing place for training Gyarados. This is an amazing place for training like Arcanines and stuff. As you can see, this guy is training his Arcanine as well. But we're gonna move on to defense. So I was actually going out to Viridian Forest to show you that Metapod can also be found there. That'll give 2 defense EVs per kill. So it's a very efficient method. The only downside is it's uncommon, so you won't find it as much. But also, Geodude in Mount Moon and Rock Tunnel, great option. I mean, they're also uncommon, but like, it's still defense training. I would still probably go for the Metapods and Kakunas down at Viridian Forest. But you can also use Geodudes, Gravelers. Geodudes and Gravelers can also be found all around Route 45. Route 45 is an amazing place to go train in Johto, and it's great. That was unexpected, but we are going to move on to Special Attack. So the best place, in my opinion, to trade Special Attack is Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. The only Pokemon you can find here besides Cubone, which Cubone's very rare, 1 in 600 or 1 in 400 if you got gold membership, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the rates. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to double check on my rates. But up here, the only Pokemon you can really find is Ghastly and Haunter. Ghastly and Haunter, Ghastly gives 1 special attack EV per kill, and Haunter gives 2 special attack EVs per kill. Haunter used to be rare, but now it's uncommon, so that's great. You can EV train a lot faster. Obviously, just encountered a Ghastly. That'll give me 1 special attack EV. Again, 4 EVs equals 1 stat. Yeah, that's it. So, we're going to move on to Special Defense. Special Defense is kind of weird, because you're going to have to go to several different... You can go to several different places for it, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of one of those things where I don't really EV train in Special Defense much at all for any of my Pokemon. I never really had a specially defensive Pokemon, okay, besides Chansey. But Chansey I had to train, like, okay. Enough with the rant, let's just go on. So, what I personally recommend for Special Defense is I recommend going to Vermilion City and just surfing here. Because Tentacool is literally the only Pokemon that's here. Tentacool gives 1 special defense EV per kill, and it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast, not gonna lie. I was actually gonna do literally any body of water, but then I wrote back to Vermilion City, and I saw, hey, look, Tentacool's literally the only Pokemon here, so I'm like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna do just Tentacool, because that is a very fast EV. Anything that's just like, it's 1 single Pokemon the entire way through is just like, you can mindlessly kill stuff the entire time until your stats are maxed out or whatever you need. But that is definitely one of the best spots to train in Special Defense. We're going to move on to Speed, which is right around the corner from here, in Diglett's Cave. So Diglett gives 1 Speed EV per kill, and Dugtrio gives 2 Speed EVs per kill. This is a very fast method because it's literally the only Pokemon you can find here besides Makuhita. Makuhita is like, you don't need a Makuhita. Come on, man. So a lot of Pokemon you're going to be EV training in Speed. I would probably, like, if you got a Zapdos, what I like to do is I like to go to Route 12, just because of the Snorlax right there, and also because there's, like, Pidgeys, and if you're training a special attacker, you can go for, like, there's Oddish there, but mostly, Pidgeys are mostly what you want to go for there. So yeah, guys, that's it. What'd you think of this video? If you liked it, obviously like it. And if you want to see any more guides or other random Pokemon Planet content from me, consider subscribing. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I don't know when I'm going to post next. That's going to be kind of a problem for me. But anyways, bye.